What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Death Valley Driver. I'm Miguel, and here I am with Steven. Today, we didn't plan on making a video. We didn't even know what we would be doing, but I was studying and about to catch up on some Marvelous and Stardom. And news dropped that Ilja Dragunov will be leaving WWE. See, I had to check whenever this was a situation where his contract expired or got released. Apparently, he let it expire and he doesn't have a 90-day no compete clause, so he can show up anywhere at any time. So, yeah, Steven, what do you think about this whole situation?
Yeah, man. So I was just, I just woken up, a little, I do the night shift. So I woke up a little later on today. Just looking at the news, saw James Harden got paid a bunch of money for fucking what? Uh, saw Giants and Dolphins players fighting at practice. It felt like it was going to be a weird, newsworthy day. But I didn't expect to see that Ilya Dragunov was departing the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Uh, you and I had talked privately. We just kind of assumed that Ilya was not long for this WWE world. He had just not been on TV in any capacity since like April, and for all we knew, he was fine and healthy, and they just weren't using him. I said right then and there when the Brock Lesnar spot the Rumble happened that this is not good. Like this is yeah. So clearly what's going a little bit about Ilya Dragunov in his last, few months in the WWE. Did you watch anything he did when he was on that little last run he had?
The only match that I've seen of his was when he won the United States Championship from Sammy when he came back.
Yeah, I definitely locked into that. I saw a few of his title defenses, and I've seen the Mellow match and Sammy match, the second one. So it seemed like there was a real desire to actually try to push this guy, right? Like at least at first.
Yeah,
And
like even before he got hurt, he was in the Intercontinental title picture with Braun and Sammy.
yeah, and Gunther just won the world title at that time. Gunther won the belt, and then Dragunov got hurt like 2 weeks after, and people figured, oh, we're definitely gonna get that match at one point, maybe on like a Raw or whatever, but we'll definitely get that match. Never happened, whatever. And it seemed like they were definitely confident Dragunov going all the way back to 2024, and something had just changed within the last few months. They I don't know if it was because of maybe not getting the best crowd reception. Most of Dragunov's fans, like you and I, are mostly just online. Uh, I don't think he got like really big pops from the crowd, or the crowd was super invested in him. But that crowd suck, man. They just sit on their hands, on their phone. They're just no bueno. I think also in combination. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I've been telling you, I've been telling our friends about this. His look they came back with fucking sucks. This is a look and body business. Like, what are we
The
doing?
Wonder Woman gauntlets.
The Wonder Woman gauntlets fucking sucked. That tattoo, I hear you. The facial hair lack of, I don't know. It was a weird look coming back to for Dragunov that I didn't love either. But in general, he was still the same type of wrestler. Like he came back and he seemed like Dragunov. He seemed like a guy that everybody knew that he was just gonna be a guy that got over in the ring anyway, like a Benoit type. Like maybe never be a world champion, but he'll just people will tune in, or people will be interested in what he does in terms of a match to match basis, which is a good guy to have, and a fucking good guy to have on SmackDown. When how bad SmackDown's been for the past like year and a half, to have a guy can actually like have good matches on the show, but nah.
Yeah, like he's one of those guys that needs to wrestle weekly on television. And the reason why his United States Championship reign worked, I did not watch it, but in order to get a guy like him over is you need to make him wrestle weekly on television.
Yeah, yeah, that's his bread and butter, bro. Like, just put him in the ring, and regardless of you if that's your type of wrestler or not, like that's he gets over by that. Like people were drawn to that aspect of him. So it is what it is. I think it's a
They they tried everything with him. Like they gave him a catchphrase, bro. Like they tried,
they
man.
gave him a catchphrase.
Yeah, so when he was United States champion, when he did the open
Uh
challenges,
huh.
before he called them out, he said, "Pain shall entertain you."
Oh,
It's like
okay.
it's just whatever, bro.
Huh.
I mean, it's not the worst catchphrase, but it's just whatever.
You should have said like free Shavakadu or something. He would get over from that. It's important to note that we thought Ilya was just gonna be like, terminated. We felt like that he's like, "Well, we have nothing for this guy. We'll just trim the fat, cut him from the roster." But no, this is a guy that apparently they wanted to retain for some fucking reason, because what the fuck were you doing? But he decided like, hey, my deal is up. I'm gonna bounce. Like I'm gonna go. Uh, it's very important to distinction that he decided to leave on his own. Uh, I think it was a smart decision for him to do that. Ilya Dragunov. Now, primes and wrestler primes are different than like athletes. Like he is about to be 33. For like a wide receiver in like the NFL, that's like getting a little old. But 33 for a wrestler is just right in their prime. Wrestler primes can go all the way up until like the early 40s. And he doesn't, that's I've seen some tweets. I think it might have been Saint that tweeted that he doesn't. It's good that he sees himself like he wants to do this thing in his prime and not waste away his years and like his peak condition to just be nothing in the WWE and just be like just a guy that goes out there. So good for him and seeing a value on himself. That's always something that we like to see here.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of people that disagree with it. Like, oh, he's getting paid. Why does it matter? Like we wouldn't go up to NBA players. Like I wouldn't go up to Udonis Haslam and like, hey, bro, good job on getting paid, man. Like despite sitting on the bench. Like
That's true.
like, get
Yeah,
the fuck out of here.
fair point. Fair point. But before we really go on Dragunov and his like possible dream matches post WWE run, just want to just quickly highlight some of the people that WWE has in their current roster that are they feel like they're wasting away like a Dragunov, and they're in their primes, and WWE needs to really take a look at these guys and realize the value they have. Well, they're still here. The first name I just want to highlight is let's just go and just say Melo first. And Melo hasn't been treated no, Melo hasn't been treated as badly as Dragunov. He's actually gotten over the fans. That's the fucked up part. Like he's done the work, he's gotten over, but that he's like, you're more over than what we want you to be. And he's been disrespected and left off big shows multiple times now. And Melo's certainly a guy that can easily like get money to be paid wrestling, in Jacksonville, Florida. And he wants to be here in WWE, or at least he wanted to be when he signed. I'm sure he still does in a way. And you're wasting away a high flyer in their prime when like the knee injury is going to come up. That Matt Hardy can't walk anymore, Melo. You gotta Melo's not going to be this top tier competitor. There's a chance in the next like 10 years. He's in his athletic prime now, so he's gotten over. And it'd be your best interest to not fucking just keep him on the sidelines. Another one I would like to highlight is Lyra Valkyria. I think Lyra Valkyria can have an easy debate of being just the best bell-to-bell wrestler on the women's side of the roster. You can even make an argument just the entire roster. She's proven to be a great technician, a great in-ring performer on both sides, a face and heel now. I mean, the Bayley match was really good. I think underrated. And she's been over with the fans a few times. And then they kind of just like fuck off of her. And this heel character they've already seemed like the fuck off of her, already losing to Sol Ruka, who's not like a nobody, but Lyra just got this big win over Bayley, and she's trying to get this heel character over, and you're already having her lose. And there's times you just don't seem interested at all in capitalizing on her anyway. So this is what the fuck?
Yeah, like I have no fucking idea what happened. Like it was probably the Becky match at SummerSlam that did it for her, honestly.
Yeah, I'm so sure. I'm so sure men get punished the same way for having a stinker match. Yeah. Trick Williams about to win Money in the Bank, but I hear you. I hear you. And you can talk about this one because I feel like this woman is like the female Dragunov. It seems like I don't have the same opinions. This is your favorite wrestler of all time. Please, can you tell us about Giulia?
She is not my favorite, man.
Please tell us about Beautiful Madness.
Listen, when Giulia first came, there was obviously buzz around her and hype. And you had multiple people who've never watched the Stardom match pulling up highlights of her only. Like, oh, she's going to be doing this, like headbutts and shit like that. Like, no, she's not doing that.
No.
It's a style that doesn't work. And even in developmental in NXT, like, who the fuck do they recruit? Like, volleyball players? Like
Ren Sinclair.
Yeah, she's not going to shoot headbutt volleyball players, bro. And when she did come to NXT, Stephanie laughed her. Like, she looked like the star between the two, and it didn't help Giulia either. And
yeah.
what makes it more funnier is this company was interested in Giulia all the way back when she was an Ice Ribbon, before Stardom. I don't understand it. Like, you've been waiting for this talent to come to this promotion, and when she did come, you don't do nothing.
It's mind-boggling, as you said, and perplexing, and it's a real scouting problem and a real just they see an attractive name and they maybe see a few highlights and they get really excited, but then once they see like the full package, they're like, oh, this isn't what we wanted, you know? This isn't Tiffany Stratton, this is Giulia. Like, whatever, bro. But let's circle back to Ilja, man. You know, there's a little bit of doom and gloom with this talk. Let's have some fun. Let's talk of some Dragunov. Let's talk some Dragunov dream matches, and let's start with just some AEW guys you can think of before we get a little more fun. Because the most likely destination for Dragunov is AEW. That's where to pay him. He already lives in the United States, so I mean, yeah, that's the most likely place. But who are you thinking? Who are you thinking some dream matches for Dragunov?
Right now, I'm just thinking about people that would bully Dragunov. Like, imagine him versus Joe.
Oh, that's hard. Him and Shibata.
Yeah, and I think the most obvious dream match that people want to see is him versus Takeshita.
See, the thing about Ilja Dragunov is he fits one of my favorite criteria for an AEW wrestler, being like the collision banger guy. The guy just gonna, you know, I like watching wrestling Saturday night. I'll see a cool Ilja match, and he fits that to a T. So I'm looking forward to like Ilja and Claudio on a collision that I have to tell you about like 2 weeks later when I watch it, and then you watch it. We put in our top 10 matches that month. I think him and Claudio could be really cool.
Jake Doyle. I think they could have a
or
and Mark Davis.
Mark Davis.
Yo, hold on.
Me and Mark Davis. Yeah. Hold on a second. So Claudio would be up there for me. I'm gonna throw in like a random name because the AEW roster is so deep. But our guy, a certified, sponsored Death Valley driver wrestler, Commander. Dragunov works well with these high flyers. Him and Mello have had great chemistry. Him and Dez have a great chemistry. I think him and Commander would be fucking awesome. Commander, one of the best fucking luchadors in all of North America. So I'm putting Commander on that. I'm putting his name in the hat.
Obviously, he could run it back with Ciampa. That would be a good match.
Yeah, of course. I think that's likely too. Yeah.
And how could we forget OTK?
Oh,
OTK.
Man. I'm flexing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the flex.
Imagine Ilja Dragunov versus John Moxley, both of them running the blade and fucking brawling.
Moxley Dragunov would be godly. That would be godly. that was the name I was saving for the last. I'm glad he got to it. That's, oh my god. But there are tons of people you can put Dragunov against of varying degrees of all around the card. Somebody can mess with main eventers. So you didn't mention Jericho yet, so I'll let you talk about Jericho.
Anyways, let's get to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Listen, in a perfect world, New Japan has a lot of money. They can fucking get Dragunov, right? All right, the big one that came into my head first, and definitely 2 years, is Dragunov, Bolton, Oleg. That would be sensational. Uh, Obviously, we got Oiwa and Yuya, more reserved than Dragunov in terms of their like ability. Like Dragunov's like very explosive and he leaves the emotions in the ring. Oiwa and Yuya are a little more cool headed. But it'd be a cool contrasting styles for sure.
Yeah, and you forgot about El Fantasma too.
So anyways, we're Dragunov and Noah. Him and Keno, Dragunov and Keno.
Could you imagine Fujita bullying Dragunov like old man Fujita?
No. Oh man. Oh dude. A lot of great matches for Dragunov. I just saw the picture of Kyle Fletcher and Dragunov in 2019. We gotta throw in Protostar too.
Yeah.
Big Drade.
How you know?
MJF. You can bring up the Cold War or something.
Anyways.
I think that's all we have to say about Ilja Dragunov and the and the current state of wrestlers in WWE. But thank you guys once again for tuning in. I'm Steven. This is Miguel, Death Valley Driver. We'll see you guys next time.